And following the conclusion of the Nnewi Automotive Industrial Park Roundtable in Anambra State, plans are underway to harmonize a working framework for government and some investors. A lawmaker representing Nnewi North, South and Ekusigo federal constituencies, Mr. Chris Azubogu, tells Channel's TV business producer Temple Ashaju how those plans are coming through.
The Nnewi Automotive Industrial Park Stakeholders Roundtable and Mini Fair is a two-in-one program. The first one is the Mini Fair to showcase the potentials of Nnewi in the manufacture of automotive components and ancillary industries. And secondly, the Roundtable Conference is a tripartite conference between industry stakeholders, government establishments, and the academia to discuss the challenges that are facing the industrial development of Nnewi Automotive Industrial Cluster as a case study for Nigeria. Because if you develop a solution for Nnewi Automotive Industrial Cluster, that can be used to solve other problems in the country. So Nnewi, as a foremost industrial cluster in automotive development, will be used as a test case. Already, the federal government have designated Nnewi to host one out of the 3 industrial parks that they want to develop in the country. And if you want to successfully develop an industrial park so that it doesn't become a failed project of government, because over time, I've taken time to study policies of government that failed. This being another policy of government, we'll find out reasons why policies fail and make sure that we mitigate such reasons and ensure the successful implementation of this policy. The policies of Industrial Revolution Plan and Automotive Development Industrial Plan is things we need to study. I tell you, Nnewi already developed capacity, developed skill, developed existing clusters, and if we want to succeed, the best way to succeed is to study Nnewi, where they failed, where they've succeeded, why they failed, and how do we mitigate those challenges, then we'll move forward from there. So for government to successfully implement the development of automotive industrial park in Nnewi, they must engage the already existing businesses in the existing cluster. Make sure that such challenges are resolved. And once we do that, from there, we will now articulate a clear master plan, a clear work plan for the implementation of the policy.
Now, following the conclusion of the dialogue session today, how soon will implementation commence?
We'll agglomerate all this information we have today, place it on the table of Nigeria Investment Promotion Commission, who will forward it with the Automotive Council to the Honorable Minister of Industry, whose mandate is to ensure the implementation of this through NADDC. So when you have all this in your hands, because information is power, and if you want to develop a plan and you have enough information, because you cannot develop a proper plan without clear information of your market, who you're going to serve, what they need. Once these things are established, and the side of the government policies, especially with Minister of Finance, who does the issues of FIRS like taxation, duties, waivers, all the things, incentives for businesses. These are things we need to do between the Minister of Finance and Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment. They sit back and mold and shape the policy based on that. And I'm happy that the government of the day is making effort to face the challenges of the industry. I'm also very happy that the head of National Economic Council, who is the Vice President, have visited Nnewi. He has the first-hand information of what we are talking about. And he also informed all the cabinet members, like Honorable Minister of Power, Works and Housing. He's paying attention to Nnewi. Most of the challenges I've taken to him as a minister, he's giving it attention, and we are progressed from that. Just recently, the Rural Education Agency visited Nnewi on initial or preliminary studies of energy requirement of Nnewi to exploit the windows we have with the mini-grid system. So that way, we can give some clusters power in the interim for them to continue to work. So we are sure that government is doing something, and when there's proper sensitization between the stakeholders, the academia, and government agencies, driven by government, funded by government, ensure that these things are sustained, I can assure you, very soon, the result they will get here will help them to shape policies or develop a proper framework